Back in the book of James, still in chapter 1, moving at verse 21, where my Bible says, doers, not hearers only. So doers of the word. Let's see what the word of God says. Therefore lay aside all filthiness and overflow of wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word, which is able to save your souls. But be doers of the word. Let me read that again. But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves. Yes, we're supposed to be hearing it, but we're supposed to be doing it as well. Easier said than done. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer of the word, he is like a man observing his natural face in a mirror. For he observes himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. But he who looks into the perfect law of liberty and continues in it, and is not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of work, this one will be blessed in what he does. If anyone among you thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, but deceives his own heart, this one's religion is useless. Pure and undefiled religion before God and the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their trouble, and to keep oneself unspotted from the world. So the Bible that I'm reading from today is actually the John Maxwell Leadership Bible, and it talks about the law of solid ground. Hypocritical leaders sabotage themselves. And it talks about this is in relation to verses 22 through 26, when it talks about if a man, thinks of himself to be religious but doesn't bridle his tongue, he deceives himself, his religion is worthless. But why? Because then he thinks one way but talks another way. He becomes double-minded. Unto thee, but not for me. If you're in leadership, or you've had leaders that are like that, like saying that you have to be a certain way and act a certain way. As Christians too, we typically think that Christians have to act a certain way, especially if you teach the word, but it's really hard to live up to that. I'll admit, it's really hard. So if you ever taught the word or you're in some sort of leadership position or influence, you have to think about that. Are you being double-minded? Or are you being doers of the word? Hope this is a blessing to you.